Go so far in life in general, but especially in Uganda, just shooting a shot. Me, I stay shooting my shot. Cheers, guys!
We should get away. Come on, just say yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Let me fix it with the audio. There's like construction stuff going around me, so it's like, let me be nice today and remember to use the audio. Anyway, I found the cutest little coffee shop. You guys know I'm always filming land everywhere, so Wednesdays is when I film. Wednesday like afternoons, essentially the daytime I can do like a little bit of work beforehand. So today we did Accra City, and Accra is obviously close to Luboa, so I always take the bypass. Like, I don't drive through Entebbe Road. I just feel like, who do you hate? Do I hate myself? Do we hate ourselves? Especially at this time. We filmed a little later than usual. It's 5:25. Like, absolutely not. So anyway, I was like, since it's kind of later and there's not gonna be rush hour in the bypass, maybe, I don't know. But I was like, I'd seen this really cute place on Instagram. So I'm like, let me just stop by and see how it is. It's so cute. I'm gonna wait till I get my stuff. I wanna see if they'll let me film. Because she had asked, I was like, oh, is it on a phone? I was like, yeah. Obviously I have you guys, I need to film one here too. So yeah, but it's definitely, like, I love a coffee shop. I love non-busy ones and I love cute ones, especially ones with plugs. There's a plug behind me, 2 sockets. I'm like, I could be here all day. Too bad it's 5 p.m. But yeah, I'm seeing like the hills of Luboa. Let me show you guys that right now because I think that's fine, obviously. So yes, there's a lot of construction going on around, but it's just greenery. That's what I love about Luboa. I think over there is Muyanga sides and Kasa and such, but yeah. I really like Luboa, actually. Like, those who shopped for land 15 years ago, 20, maybe 20 years ago, probably be closer. Like the Muñoños and the whatever, but maybe like 10 years ago. Luboa, yeah, would have bought here for sure. It's so nice. It's so nice and breezy. And because it's so residential, it's quiet. It's like schools and you, as long as you're off the main road. And you have to drive in a little bit. I don't think I showed the drive. Hopefully it's not dark by the time I leave. If it's not, then I will show you guys the drive back to the bypass. But it's just green and trees. Yeah, I have to show you guys this place. Let me see if they'll let me. All right, they're so nice to let me film. They're painting the stairs and it's so cute there. So we'll start where I can. This matcha is really good. It's a true matcha, like what a true matcha should taste like. I asked for a little bit of honey. Matcha is very, I don't know if you guys are matcha people, but it's very dry, lack of a better word. It's not a sweet thing. But this banana bread is slapping as well. Excuse me. May I please have some honey?
Sorry?
Some honey? Right. Yeah, thank you. Oh, there's more spinach. I'm back for the banana bread. Evidently. Even the matcha. This combo is good. I really want a croissant, but yesterday I tried a croissant in the late afternoon, and I know they'd be baking them in the morning. Not here, obviously, somewhere else. And I was like, I know. It was so crunchy. I was like, no, I like a soft croissant. Thank you so much. Y'all know how much I love food. I'm here studying the menu. Like, what am I ordering next time? Given that it's a cafe, I feel like, I think anyway, what is it called? Lavender Cafe and Lounge. Okay, I suppose a lounge. Honestly, this area doesn't have anything except for where the Quality supermarket is in Luboa, which is down past the schools, like past ISU, past Galaxy. So I'm like, okay, I get it for a lounge, but I like the cafe vibes. I was like, keep it like sandwiches and bites. They have bites, the usual samosa, spring rolls. I just feel like a lot of places get into like main dishes. We're gonna have salmon, stir fries. They are the sandwiches and stuff. I was on the opposite side. Oh, they have a nice, cute breakfast menu. But now, see, I'll come all the way here for breakfast. You know, it'd be kind of cute, like on the way to the airport, if you have like an early flight, come here, eat, and then hop back on the expressway and then head to Entebbe. But now Entebbe has cute places where I'm like, on the way to the airport. You have to now like intentionally be coming to these places. But and they have burgers, salads, pastas, right? They have a lot actually. They have quite a bit. I think what I'm most excited is this drinks menu. It's non-alcoholic. Actually, now if you gotta call it a lounge, it's a bit weird if it's non-alcoholic. Yeah, I don't see alcohol, come to think of it. Anyway. Cute little spot nonetheless. All right, let's enjoy this Wednesday afternoon, evening, and then head home. Let me pause the music. We can chit chat for a minute. So today's Thursday. Unfortunately, my lash tech was like an hour late, and my day was so back to back that hour ate into interview time, and I had to meet my editor after to give her footage. Then led into me being late now because we're going for wine tasting. So I wanted to do a whole get ready with me, make it really nice and cute and whatever. And now that is a fail. So we're just gonna head straight there. Apparently it starts exactly on time, 6:30, and it's 6:10. And I was like, are we sure? I was like, it's like a Ugandan 6:30. And they're like, yeah, no, like strict. I'm like, damn. Well, anyway, so I'm at least in Kampala. I should have gone off at the last exit. It would have taken me to like Kasubi sides, and then I would have just sloped to Kololo, but I wasn't really paying much attention where I was. So I realized where I was when I was going back onto the bypass. I was like, well, that was dumb. But it is what it is. Had an amazing day today. I interviewed an amazing lady. Her name is Audrey. So it's so funny. I met her once. And I'm so happy she agreed to come on my channel. But I met her during a Jamaican event last September. I think it was in September. Yeah, it was September because I remember going for like Mona because it was her birthday. So it was like, oh, something to do for her birthday. So she arrived later, and consequently, you guys know me, I'm always like exactly on time. So they sat me with people, and it was a table of like various different people from the Jamaicans from the diaspora who now live in Uganda, or like were in Uganda or whatever. So it was really dope. I ended up having great combos with various different people, and so she was one of them. So I remember her saying about a school, and she gave everyone a card. So I distinctly remember in my head, like, oh, she'd be so perfect to interview. Like most of the people on the table would have been. So every time I kept saying I'm going to do my interviews again, I'm going to bring them back, she was like one of my top of mind people. Like I said, I was going to start with 10 people, and she was always my 10. But I never spoke to her since then. So I reached out on WhatsApp. I was like, hey, do you remember me? So I met you like literally 9 months ago. And she was so kind. So it worked out because she's starting to get into social media to promote her school. So we had a fabulous conversation in the midst of her giving me a tour. Prior to filming, I realized, I was like, oh my god, we have to do like 10 videos. Like there's so many dope videos to do that would benefit so many of you guys on the channel. So I definitely want to go back, and she was very open to that. And she has such a great story, because there's also the story of the school, and there's a story of her family, and she's lived here for like 20 years. I'm like, wow, you're seasoned in this. Like there's so much, there's so many different things to talk about. And even she said her husband He's optometrist. I know we call it something different in Canada. It's optometrist in Canada. Ophthalmologist, dealing with eyes. So he owns Med Optics, and I've seen it around because you guys know I'm blind. I have to wear contacts. So you always just take note of the various different places. I was just so used to always buying my contacts from one spot. So, and they were always in stock. So I always just get them from there. But I was like, oh wow, like I should go to your husband's place. And they have so many locations. That's why I could remember, because usually when you have a one-off place, it's not gonna be stuck in my mind as, as much as repetitive marketing of seeing a brand. So it's like, this has to be like you must have many locations. She's like, oh, we have 9. I'm like, that makes sense. Like I was like, yeah, that's why I know you guys. And I can see the logo in my head. I was like, oh, this is so dope. So yeah, I'm talking a lot, but it was such a great conversation. So good. Her kids also, being Jamaican, British, Ugandan, they grew up here, and then also like back and forth of visiting and stuff. I'm like, oh, this is literally like, she's like the life I'm building for myself now in the future. Like seeing someone even similar personality and everything, I'm like, wow, this is so dope. Yeah, so her kids came back, and they all have like, or I think she said 1 of 4, or no, 3 of 4, sorry, right here. So it was really dope. I'm like telling the story. You guys need to watch the video, obviously, but it was such good energy, such a beautiful space. You guys know I don't have kids now, but I'd be taking notes of things. I'm like, oh, this would be such a beautiful space for young kids, because she only goes to year 6, grade 6 abroad, so year 6. It would be such a great place for young kids to grow and develop. Like I was like, yeah, notes taken. So yeah, so now we are stuck in Jam. I think you guys can see like the cars around, and we're headed to Kololo. So we're supposed to be there in 15 minutes. I know this is ending soon. There's some weird construction. I should have known, given the time that it is. Should have not been in this, but it is what it is. Here we are. We'll head straight there, and yeah, we'll meet up with the girls. I haven't seen my friends in a minute, actually. I saw Pauline last week. Sure, I don't know when I saw her last, and I don't know if Pauline's even coming because it's like wine tasting thing, but Pimpy will be there. So yeah, be a fun evening. All right, see you guys. Cheers, guys!
For the glass, there is also hot glass, stainless glass, and for tonight's conversation, this is universal. This one will work great and white. Alright? Now, the type of testing I'm going to do tonight is what I call vertical testing.
Happy Friday, guys. I'm actually at Stanbic. I hate coming on here to complain, but would it be realistic if I didn't share my experience as I live in Uganda, as I say, like living in Africa? So I have private banking, and I got it maybe like a year ago, or no, actually a while ago. Obviously knowing that the other side is the ghetto, but apparently this side is also the ghetto. So what you pay for here is what you would get normally abroad. And whatever that is on the other side is the trenches. So I got private banking with the assumption that like I would obviously get to deal with things faster than the other side, the regular side. Yeah, it's the same thing. So are they coming with something? No, that's another client. Anyway, I don't know if Stanbic has too many people. Like I remember my cousin telling me this, like I think it was around the time when I got with Stanbic for private banking, and he's with, I think he's with APSA. Anyway, he was just like, there are too many people at Stanbic, and I didn't get it, but Stanbic has the best dollar rate. So it was like, oh, I have a shilling account and I have a dollar account. Let me just like make one of them private and, you know, do this thing here. Nothing. You can message your representative personally, no response. No, nothing. I even now have 2 no response. Now I'm gonna ask them today, like, how many clients do you have? Like, you personally, how many clients do you have? This is not making any sense. And to be fair, the cost per month literally is the same as having a regular bank account in Canada. That's what's like, whatever. Let me like pay for private banking. Nothing about this experience feels private or like exclusive or whatever. I'm like, I want to be upstairs with the big ballers out, but the problem is I don't keep my money in the bank. Like, I keep my money in unit trusts and stuff. That's where I save. Like, my Stanbic is like a pass through. It like is where my money comes to now go somewhere else and be saved. So I don't think they take me seriously, and I'm gonna talk to them about that today. And I'm just like what other bank? Where do I go? Because this is really ghetto. It's the worst. Other than that, I feel like it's a decent bank. Like, they're everywhere. Like, your ATM is everywhere internationally. Okay, not internationally, but outside of Uganda, in Africa, they're around. But it's just become a headache. And then they double billed me this month. They didn't even have cards. So I wanted a card where when I travel, I get access to lounges. Fair, cool. They're like, oh, the card machine's down, there's something wrong with it, so we can't print cards. That's been like that for like 2 months. I'm like, okay. Then the other day I messaged like, bruh, like my actual card is not working. Like the card I have now, fine for the whatever you want to print me, but like the card I need to like use is not working. And they're like, oh, okay, but like you sign up for the Infinite card, you can come now. I'm like, when were you going to tell me that this card was available now? See what I mean? Like, nothing about this feels, you know, the only difference is come on this side you can sit and then I'll give you drinks. Alright. We're good to go. Happy Saturday, my beautiful people. So it's it's morning hours. I was actually supposed to go and see a house with one of his subscribers actually that reached out, but I think the time might not be correct. Also, I was going to decide to do like a solo lunch, hang out with myself kind of day. Then I was like, you know what, let me be social. Let me reach out to my friends and see if they're free. So we're gonna go for a store launch, go do a little shop of athletic wear, and then go for lunch. And I feel like my vibes, I just showed you guys filming, my vibes are so cabana, like, meanwhile, it's raining outside. It's so funny. But my vibes are so cabana that I was like, oh, I just want to, like, you know, be poolside, but, like, obviously not in a pool, but just looking cute cabana-esque. Where in Uganda? The one place I thought of was Fairway. And they actually have good food at Asian Fusion. So I'm like, can you order Asian Fusion food and eat it at the poolside? I don't see why that'd be an issue, right? I don't know where we're going to end up, child. Right now, I'm just like, let's head out to at least the launch and then we'll figure out where we roll up from there. And then after lunch, I just want to be home. I'm not in the mood to be out like that. Okay, let me finish filming and cleaning up and we head out. Hey guys, so just showed a house to a subscriber. It went really well actually, and it's nice to see like the questions people have on ground because they're a bit different than say like the things you'd be looking for in Canada, right? Like there's a lot that, for example, like water tanks, they mentioned the water tanks and the size of them, and I'm like, wow, that's so wild because it's not really, unless it maybe like you're on farmland or something there abroad, it's not like a typical thing to consider. But I'm like, no, that's a very important thing here. Like you need to know those things. So I was like, oh, this is great. So anyway, headed to go for the store launch I mentioned. It's Achievers. They sell active wear, like workout attire and such for ladies, and it's in Crane Plaza. So I'm trying to decide what I want to eat because I'm actually really hungry and it's 2 p.m. I'm like, oh, it's lunchtime. So I don't know what I want to have for lunch because that'll be like our little hangout. I think it's looking like a solo thing very okay with that. Actually, need to put on lipstick to look a bit crazy, but yeah, you guys know I love my own company. I said this is the last vlog and I laughed. I was like, I really need to. I don't mind. Like, I'm a person where I love being around people and I also like being alone. It's all good. So just deciding where I want to eat. If we're gonna be in Kololo, might as well eat in Kololo. But I'm like, is anything like floating my, like, is there anything, you know, specific that I'm looking for? I don't know. So if you're gonna jaywalk, you better jaywalk with your chest. You don't stroll while you jaywalk. That's so crazy on a Saturday on a main busy road. So wild. But yeah, so let's see you guys at Achievers, and then wherever we go. Such a creature of habit. I'm like Asian fusion. That's not Casero, but nonetheless, I'm like Asian fusion. Tamarind. I need to do something else, but I want something hearty, so that's why I'm like Asian food kind of makes sense. Let's finally go shopping. I hope they have my size and the things I want. But yeah, Crane Plaza is the craziest place to park. I was just like, why am I parking here? I should have parked upstairs in Acacia. They live so much easier.
Rachel. Yes, Rachel. You better work for this.
You guys are the best. I should take you everywhere shopping. So I'm getting one gym outfit and then a paddle outfit, which also would work for the gym anyway, but it's like a little cute short skirt. My other one I wore last time is also from here too. So I just love that she has all of this. And as an avid gym girl, that everything like has good quality as well. Obviously that matters. You don't have like cheap quality workout stuff and like, why am I going so late? There we go. You have cheap quality workout stuff and then as you're working out it's kind of like gross. Yeah, you don't want that. So they have really good stuff. So Crane Plaza, shop 4, is that what shows up there? Mm-hmm.
Subscribe.
Alright, we've shopped till we dropped. Okay, not till we dropped. We got 2 outfits, relax. But it was a great launch and they had me they're doing content. I haven't done like fun, virally, like TikTok-ish kind of things in a minute, so it's quite funny. Anyway, let's go for lunch. It's either Tamrai or Mediterranean, but I'm not exactly sure where. I asked Charlene, she hasn't responded. She's like, you pick. I was like, girl, I picked 2 things. I narrowed it down. Oh, someone's trying to park. This parking is terrible in this place. Here's our parking, guys, of Kisamenti. So funny. All right, let me go find my car. You know what's so funny? I have to, like when you park here, obviously the expectation is that you're gonna tip for parking. Do I have cash? No. I decided I want to be a card girly in a cash economy, which is crazy. Maybe we should go visit Mona and see if she's around. Let me go check. If she's not, then it's fine. So one thing about me is when you're in my life, I know you, right? Like for example, with Daphne is my cousin's wife. So like, I'm gonna support you through and through. Like, for sure. First of all, because obviously most of everything goes to like your mindset and livelihood is to make sure my dear niece thrives in life, you know what I mean? So I have no problem supporting people in my life. And then if you're my friend, by default, I'm always just like, what do you got going on? I may not be the text you every day friend. You may not hear from me for a month, possibly even a year. But one thing I'm gonna do is always support what you have going on, period. Yeah, so I love going to things, people's launches. I love to support when people, especially women, when you have amazing ideas and you're flourishing, or you've just launched and you know you need people, I'm your person, invite me. But to talk to you every day and see you on a regular basis and be like, oh my God, that I will admit I'm not the best person at that at all. Like even my friends in Canada, I think about it all the time. I'm like, wow, like I don't message them often. They must think I'm the worst person ever. But I think we all have a mutual understanding that we're busy. Everyone pretty much has an understanding. We're busy, booked, busy. We have things going on. And you guys, it's a little bit different. There's a lot more time, which is partly why I moved here too, to socialize and have like pour into that part of your life. You know what I mean? Happy Sunday, guys. So we are off to a 1-year-old's birthday. I have not gotten a gift, and I did delay this morning. Like I went to sleep at like 2 a.m. watching The Polygamist. Finished it this morning. Like really, I couldn't have done all the things I was gonna do this Sunday. Did not easily finish that show that quickly. Like it was not that serious because it wasn't like that. Wow, it was just a hot mess. But I was on my Instagram and people kept saying like, oh, it's so popular because it's so relatable, yada, 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 blah, blah. I was like, child, if you don't get out of my... I want to relate to none of that garbage. Anyway, yeah, so I wanted to go get a gift. There's a store called Peekaboo that I saw on the Gogo Bypass where DHL is. So I was thinking maybe to pass by there, but there's a lot of places that don't open on Sundays in Uganda. I think it's a bit odd. I'm like, there's money to be made. I don't get it. People are like, oh, people need time off. I was like, there's 6 other days of the week to take time off. Bruh, you don't have one employee. Stagger the shifts, just like we do it abroad. Like, what? And it's so funny to me when it's like clothing stores and like things like gifts and like baby things that are closed on weekends. I'm like, there's always a baptism, there's always a birthday, there's always something on a Sunday. Why would you close? That's just dumb. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. I'm trying to decide what to wear. It looked like it was gonna rain. Not that that really changes anything. I want to be like comfortable but cute, you know? So I don't want to wear jeans, is where I'm kind of going to. I feel like I overwear all my skirts, like my satin skirts. I don't feel like wearing any of those either. I have this dress I bought, and it's long. So I was thinking with like a sweater, but I don't know. It's like a bodycon dress. I feel like I feel very comfortable in this. Then with like an oversized sweater. Something like cute like that, and then over accessorize. I'm thinking. I wore this last weekend actually, but it was like run errands, like leave the house. It wasn't anything like event-wise. I would film and get ready with me, but the power left. So there's that. Oh, I really like this throw. This is also giving with like a plain outfit. I honestly also really like wearing shorts and stuff, but it's Uganda and it's just like, instead of feeling uncomfortable, just don't wear the things that people make a big deal about. Just wear them when you leave. I get now. When I first moved here, I was like, fight the power, fight society. And I'm like, I don't have that energy most of the time. Sometimes you may catch me on a day where I do, but most of the time I'm just like, yeah, no. So I don't know. Let me look through my closet and see what I can come up with, and then we get ready. This is literally all I could give to her. It's like, am I running errands? So funny. Okay, so maybe, I don't know if it's too much with the polka dot, but I was like, let me just add a pattern. Oh, I think I like this. At least to my purse or something. I would have done this one maybe too, but not with the polka dots. I think that's my tie and everything. Just so it's not so basic. Oh, I think I'll tie my hair in a pony, and then this will be the scarf in the ponytail. Yeah. So if we do something like this, just accessorize, you know? I don't like being a basic girl. Like, I might feel like one at the moment, but I don't actually be one. You know? What's that saying when they say, don't look like what you're going through? What I'm going through is lack of sleep. Because I'm watching TV till 2 a.m. Like, really and truly, so unserious. Maybe I do half up, half down. I think that's a little bit more girly and cutesy. Half up, half down with a tie. Okay, let me come back. All right, I think that dresses it up just like a little bit. You have a bag. It'll have like shorter heels, not kitten heels because I could never, but not a 5-inch stiletto. Hey guys, so I'm in the store Peekaboo. That is by DHL. So it's beside DHL in the plaza. So organized, amazing parking. The store is so nice. Are you seeing like what I'm in? It's like I'm in Canada. So nice. Let me show you a couple of things and then what I'm deciding to get her. They have these like cars too. I wonder how much they are actually. They say. Guess not. How much are these? 2.7. It's like what, $700? That's, I don't know. I'm not in the business of buying cars for kids, but that sounds like a lot. Yeah, they have like so many age groups. So I find whenever I'm looking for things, oh, they even have puzzles and games, like for us. Whenever I'm looking for gifts for older kids in Uganda, it's quite hard in my opinion. There's a lot of baby stuff, so this is refreshing to see. I'm gonna show you guys a doll that I want to get her. So there are all these African dolls. They're little black girls with different chitenge outfits. So we settled on one. Oh, last thing I want to show you guys, I never see anyone use them in Uganda, is car seats. This is a rarity. Everyone's just holding their babies in the car. That's funny. I love to see it though. So yeah. Oh, and these diapers are apparently really good. I know that my sister used these. I forget why. Something about like the inside is better for your kids than whatever like Pampers and Huggies has. So they have a whole bunch of these Rascals ones. How come there's no prices on anything? For a pack of 54? 47. They're all the same? What's for so like 50K? Ah, so standard pricing. Pretty cool. Okay, let's go to the birthday. Oh, this is a doll. I saw her when I came in. I'm like, oh my god, we need to buy her. Another thing I really like that I always see in Canada, but like you rarely see here, is a store considering like, okay, babies. Most people are buying things for either, okay, maybe their baby, but other people's babies. So they actually have like little cards and gift bags. Like, oh, now that's nice to see. So as you can see, they have the cards there and the bags. So one-stop shop. Love it. I'll be back for all the birthdays. So if you guys are wondering, thank you, where it is, this is where DHL, so this is the Gogo bypass, obviously. It's DHL and Pearl Bank, and then Peekaboo. I love me an organized building. I love it. I was just there like, can everywhere look like this? It's really not complicated because they were able to do it. I don't know if it's because it's new, because I'm pretty sure they're new. So possibly it could have just been that other places just don't, yeah, they don't care. They just don't care. And there's no upkeep. We'll see what it looks like in a couple of years. Anyway, off to the birthday. Hi, how are you?
Good, you're welcome.
Thank you. How are you guys?
You're good.
That's good. See you guys. Thank you. We're here at Skies for the birthday. I hear music. I think everyone came like an hour ago. I had to get that gift. I shouldn't have been there watching TV all morning, acting like I had so much time. So crazy. So cute. All yellow themes. Hey guys, I was organizing my footage and realized I didn't have an outro for the video, so I was like, let me just come on here. I look like half done, half crazy, I guess. Anyway, no, I was just thinking about it because yesterday I had a quick call with a subscriber who reached out, and you guys know my history with trying to get help with everything that I do. I do a lot of things. Like you could probably tell by the vlogs and the channel that I am really into a lot of things, and I don't even show like half of what I'm doing on a regular basis. It's just like the things I feel like you would benefit from places to explore, places to eat, things to do while living in Uganda and essentially Africa, because I'll show when I'm in Joburg or Kenya or whatever. So I had a quick call with a subscriber who reached out, who was like, oh, I'm just interested in like learning from you. She wants to intern and stuff. And I was like, you know what? Why not? And I just thought about it now and I was like, you know, it's so funny. Like, you go so far in life in general, but especially in Uganda, just shooting your shot. Me, I stay shooting my shot. As someone who grew up with a fear of rejection, so I wouldn't really like put myself out there so much. I've always been ambitious and would try things, but in terms of like asking people for help or asking people for things, like I've been always so like reserved about it. But then moving here, I don't know if it's a change of scene and element. I have grown so many things and done so much strictly by shooting my shot. And I realized what I love about it here is the level of audacity that people have that I always complain about is shooting your shot. It is like putting yourself out there, just being like, well, I'm gonna ask anyway. Worst case scenario, someone says no, you know? But I loved it. So I had a great conversation with her and it just made me think of me when I came. And even now, like, I think a few months ago, I was just like, oh no, I have to do this, I have to do that before I start being more consistent on the channel. And then I need like a list of 10 people to reach out to do interviews. And I was like, Rachel, there's a time where you just wake up and shoot your shot. Like, are you available? Let's go. Why don't you just do that? So instead of being stuck on this whole, like literally on my to-do list, I have a 10 interviewees. I reached out to 4 and I just started again, you know? And then from there, it snowballs. You end up meeting someone who now knows other people who would work, you know? It's all community-based, and how I've grown has been community-based. A, community-based. B, shooting my shot. Shooting a shot in Africa works so well. I think it's the same abroad. It's the same thing where people would always say like men are so successful because they literally will see like 2 things that they qualify out of 10 on a CV or like a job qualification ad or whatever, and they'll shoot their shot. Whereas women will be like, no, I need like mostly at least 10, okay, at least 8 of those things. You know, that level of audacity is why they go so far. So I just thought about that here. I've talked about it briefly on the channel, but in relation to moving here, I was like, yeah, the only reason I have grown even a network outside of the people that I know in my close proximity in my world has literally been so random. Me DMing and being like, hey, I have a channel. I feel like my audience would benefit from the content, from a conversation. Would you be willing to come on, shoot my shot? Just shoot my shot. Worst case is someone's like, not right now, or no. But usually the no is like, not right now. It's usually just a timing thing more than anything. Then I'm not interested. I have been through those rejections when I had a online store back in the day in my mid-20s. And I had influencers just being like, yeah, no, we don't align, or I'm not interested. I was like, those were my first times of rejection. I was like, oh my God, I've never been rejected in my life. But now, the big age I am, I'm like, we all bleed the same blood. God put us on this earth. We're all the same. Shoot your shot. Shoot your shot. You get so much more successful in Africa just shooting your shot. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I think this week was very entertaining. Like, we had a lot going on, from wine tasting to interviewing dope people, then just going for drinks, then Zolani's birthday. Like, it's been a good week. We didn't paddle though. This next week we do. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next week.